All right, Shin, you made your bed. Now lie in it. What's up, guys? I'm here, and here to do a breakdown / live reaction review to chapter 189 of Sakamotodays, which is known as, it's on the first page, but it should be Shin gets the brakes beaten off of him. Viciously, violently, horrifically. Like, I want y'all to remember. I want y'all to remember this as an actual factual. Shin did not even beat Shackles. Like, he has nothing. Nothing in his kit. He should get absolutely fodderized. But he's gonna live. Somehow. I'm assuming many people came up with the idea in last week's comment section that Shin is most likely going to get saved by his future mentor, Atari. And I assume so too, because there's no way. I feel like we would sacrifice all seriousness of the plot if Shin somehow managed to actually defeat Tenkyu right now, especially when he's being hyped up to be the actual successful project of the whole entire organization. So let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into it. Editing me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a good pencil here. Fun fact, I need to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. That ain't another fun fact. Shit, man. Like, and you know what? I'll give it credit. A lot of y'all rock with Shin. A lot of y'all really, really rocked with Shin's move last chapter. And like, but like, at least to me, right? I understand the importance of morality and maintaining said morality, no matter the situation, the context, and yada, yada, yada. Because if you bend your morality in one scenario, then you'll bend it again and again and again and again. But like in this case, this is literally the stupidest thing he could have done. Heisuke is unarmed. Sure, we found out last chapter that he's actually really, really good with a rock. But like for the most part, Heisuke is unarmed. So it really is Shin versus Tenkyu, who is armed. And as clearly displayed, Tenkyu is on a completely different level from both of them at this very moment. So like, what is the logic in the thought process? Especially considering what Tenkyu said last chapter did not preclude the fact that he was still going to spontaneously go and slaughter the Sakamoto family. The way Tenkyu said it last chapter is, hey, you know what? Funny you even mentioned that, fortune teller man. The best way for me to get my friend back is to not do the thing my friend already did not want me to do. So he had a double negative, which could have made a positive. I see Shin's somewhat leap in logic, but could have had a positive of Tenkyu being like, okay, Uzuki already didn't want me to do that. And then on top of that, this fortune teller guy I just met, who seems to be legit based on what just happened, also told me not to do that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do it. It just doesn't make sense to if both sides are telling me to not do this. So like, this is the least logical scenario that Shin could have, like, it's the least logical choice. And I get it, you know, character flaws. And I'll appreciate it, and obviously this is going to lead to an interesting conflict scenario, but gosh darn it, Shin. Gosh darn it. You were so close to cooking. It was almost going to be a scrumdiddlyumptious meal. And now you're about to be cooked. Tenkyu's going to break every single bone in your body, and now you're going to have Atari come save you. I assume, because there's no, like, if Shin and Heisuke actually get out of this, dog, like, I ain't gonna, thank you, dog, your threat's gonna man. But let's not waste any more time. Let's actually hop right into chapter 189. Even if it does violate the Sakamoto family rules, I've got to take out this scumbag right here and now. Wait a minute. What do you mean take out? Like knock him out? Because Shin, you aren't going to take his life. You ain't built like that for a little bro. I know you're not. I know you're not, Bucker. There's no way you're actually going to try and take this man's life. Not in this instant. Not right here. Not right here. Shin, you're not built like that. I got to be honest with you. You simply are not built like that, Buckaroo. Let me tell you. I know for a fact you aren't built like that. And honestly, to go with like the whole, because a lot of people brought up a very good point last chapter review. They're like, well, technically, 2 wrongs don't make it right. Even if Shin were to continue the lie and hope that Tenkyu didn't try it, simply letting Tenkyu continue to exist is like a really bad thing to do. And that's true, but Shin, rule number 1, you don't off people. What the? Honestly, I just don't think it was worth the risk. Especially if you're going to just go out of your way to violate one of the rules, which I don't think you would do. Shin, you've been in scenarios where taking somebody's life probably would have been a lot more valuable than this, Buckaroo. So like, Shin, I unfortunately do not think you're built like that in like every single way possible in this specific scenario. So let's see how you cook. Shin, do you really mean that? Ooh, just broke off a random pipe. He's crossed the line. Then honestly, that's even worse. I guess that's the only conclusion we could have had. But dude, So in order to protect the Sakamoto family, you're gonna break the rules of the Sakamoto family. Really? Two wrongs don't make a right, Shin. If we're going with the logic used a lot for that justify Shin's action last out, two wrongs don't make it right, bro. What? You're just gonna offer? I mean, do you, Buckaroo? But I think that's even worse. It's even worse. But wow, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how this character writing decision goes. That's a straight. So like, you mean to tell me up to this point, any single time an antagonist actually threatened Sakamoto's family, Shin would suddenly go back on everything Sakamoto's taught him and immediately try to execute that person? That seems absolutely. That seems like not. I don't know. Suzuki said. Let's see. Ooh. And look at this. Look at this. Shin, he's not even concerned. Hey, Shin, time out. I'm sorry. Tankyo's like, please, don't let me do this to you while I still think you're a fortune teller. I will clap your cheeks viciously. Let's see. Time out. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Shin. What? Oh, that's right. I said he was on. I'm so stupid. He got that last chapter. I forgot. I mean, it's not a sniper, but like still, like he doesn't have a sniper rifle, but he does in fact have a spagooter. All right. Never mind. Heisuke may be able to cook. Heisuke may be able to cook. Shin, I don't want to point my spagooter at you. Chill out. Yeah, that's even crazier. Because Shin has been with the family for longer. So that is actually sad. That Shin really was willing to fold on his morals that quickly. L character. Well, obviously, I think in the grand scheme of things, this feels very similar to a character writing decision made in another one of my favorite weekly manga, Blue Lock, where there's a very specific character who had massive character regression for what felt like little to no reason at the time. And still, to me, to this day, doesn't feel like little to no reason. But I think this will just be a character point for Shin, where like his development is going to end up wrapping around. I'm going to end up appreciating this one retrospectively, but like in the moment, this is like the craziest, most not nonsensical, next level backwards move that Shin could have made. I'm not here to sugarcoat like that. Just it's wild that the immediate option that he had here, because like that's just it feels so weird. But I felt the same way about that other character moment in Blue Lock, so I'll probably appreciate it retroactively. Once like, Shin, I don't want to point my spagooter at you. Chill out. Tankyo's like, wait, I have no idea what they're fighting for. I'm going. Just dips. Ugh. Why'd you stop me, Heisuke? Because he was about to shred your cheeks open, Shin. Shin, you were not built for this, bro. Let's see. Dude, of course I'm gonna stop you. What do you mean you're gonna kill him? You're gonna go back to being an assassin, you? Yo. Gosh darn it. Heisuke, we were in such a serious moment. Yo, sure. What? Shin, that is the dumbest. Whatever. If that's what I have to do to stop him, I will. Otherwise, something terrible could happen. No. I mean, yes, he's right in the sense that something terrible could happen. But Shin, do you know how many people are out there that are fully capable and probably willing to execute Sakamoto and his family? Are you going to go out and slaughter every last one of them too? Like, dude, this is. He's probably stressed. I'm trying to write the reasoning for it to try and make it make sense, at least for me in my dumb little brain. He's probably stressed. He doesn't like being in prison. And this is the first, like, maybe because you know what, I'm thinking of it from like a meta-narrative perspective, me as a reader outside the narrative. In universe, I guess it never crossed his mind that literally every single person they go after could very easily just decide to slaughter Sakamoto's family or take them as hostages. Because like no one's ever said it explicitly. But it's so interesting to see that Shin would so easily fold. Like, he's so loyal to the Sakamoto family that he would give up everything the Sakamoto family believes in order to protect them. Which is, ironically enough, who knows, maybe I'll end up liking Shin a whole lot, because that's very similar to what Riku did. It all comes back to Kingdom Hearts. It's very similar to what Riku did in KH1. So, like, maybe Shin is cooking. But still, I don't know, dog. That seems so crazy. But I am glad that Heisuke was here to stop him. Overall, I've definitely been questioning over and over again, Heisuke, what are you doing at this arc? But seems like he's here to be Shin's moral compass, shockingly enough, because our Deuteragonist is kind of just insane, I guess. He wouldn't hesitate to slaughter Ao and Hana. I know. I've read his mind. Yeah, of course he wouldn't. talk. Most characters wouldn't. I mean, like the only reason the JA doesn't do it is because it's literally illegal and against their policies. But even then, I would not be too shocked if Asaki randomly just said one day, "And do it anyway." And then they'll be like, "But Sir Chairman, the rules," and he'd be like, "Do it anyway." Because like, come on now. Like, I'm actually shocked Asaki has not issued that order. It seems like genuinely the first step he would take. He'd be like, "Man, this is getting annoying. Just capture the family." You know, because they know exactly where they are. It's not like they're hiding. Let's see. Hey, Scary, you gonna suddenly fold on your rolls too? Let's see. I'm gonna go after him. This time, don't get in my way. He's going to spread your cheeks open, Shin. I feel like did the Haruma fight teach you nothing, Buckaroo? Did you forget how Haruma was literally pile driving you through floors? And of course, Haruma was established to be the physical powerhouse. But Shin, unfortunately, Buckaroo, I still don't think you scale to anybody of the Alkamar tier. And like, definitely not Gaku, not Uzuki. I think you get washed by Kumanomi. You definitely still lose the Haruma. Like, you beat nobody. Who do you think you are? You are so lucky Tenkyu didn't just right through your guts. Let's see. Wait, hey! You and I both changed when we met Taro, right? We can't start deciding whether to kill him when I haven't even talked to the guy yet. That's true. But no, just in general. Well, just in general, I feel like it's ludicrous for because I guess once again I'm looking at it to like. Let me do this. Bah. Ooh, it's still no. Close enough. But maybe I'm looking at it too like character. Like maybe I'm looking at it too linearly. But like either of you deciding to suddenly fold on your morals just because the family that's always been in danger is now in more danger is absurd. It is absurd for both of you to even be considering this. Considering the whole point you were welcomed into Sakamoto's family at all was very simple. You will not fool me again. You will get in there. You will not fool me again. Oh, but the whole reason y'all were let in was because you decided to change. And the fact that either of you were even considering going back on it, I get because it's a threat to their family, right? It is a threat to the family. But still, the family's always been in danger. And honestly, so like say hypothetically, right? They do execute Tenkyu, one way or another. They just do it. And they go back to Sakamoto. Are they just going to live in silence forever? They're going to go back to working at the shop being like, "Oh yeah, we slaughtered a guy. There's a threat to Mr. Sakamoto's family. I guess we're just going to do this for life and never tell him." Or are they going to go tell him and then Sakamoto's going to be like, "Dude, we have one rule instituted by my beloved wife. Get out of my shop." Like, no matter what y'all lose. but let's see. Rats! I screwed up again. Where did I go wrong this time? How come I always anger people? I don't get it. Just when I thought we were going to be friends. Wait, why do I want friends again? But you know what? Yeah, so I'm not sure what Tenkyu is, bro. But clearly he's not fully functioning. Because, like, dog, what do you mean? Because he didn't. Well, I guess once again it comes to a matter of only if his life is in danger. Because he pretty much immediately responded with lethal force. And obviously, because Heisuke and Shin are named major characters. So we're not going to sacrifice them like we sacrifice a random antlion duo. Or trio. But with it being the case, I'm guessing he didn't attack them immediately because, like, he didn't feel threatened by either of them. And his life wasn't in immediate danger. I really don't, like... Maybe I'm too focused on the power scaling because this is the same series that randomly off Sakamoto in 3 seconds with Uzuki. But once again, narratively, that decision makes sense. But... at least from a sheer power scaling perspective, if I have my glasses, I put them on. From a sheer power scaling perspective, it literally makes no sense for Shin or Heisuke to be capable of defeating Tenkyu at this point. It just really doesn't. Let's see. Why do I want friends again? Whew. Yo, this guard is so hurt. Who are you? What level are you? I need to know what level you are. Like, clearly you're somewhat built like that tall. That's like, it looks like a multi-inch concrete wall you just dove through, Atari in hand. And notably, if I'm to believe my eyes right here, that was all elbow, bro. That was all elbow or forearm. What are you made out of? But it looks like, yeah, they're already crossing paths. Huh? Hey, what's going on? Atari, I told you, there's a gas. Oh, okay, so it was an explosion. I thought for some reason that this guard just like elbowed through the whole wall. I was like, Atari, I told you, there's a gas leak in that corridor. You can't smoke. Oh, seems like some bad luck. This isn't about luck. It is pretty deeply about like logic. Like why? I mean, that's the thing though. Considering Atari I'm assuming Atari does understand her ability, right? It's not like a whatever his name was, Shigemo from JJK, where the condition of the ability activating is that he doesn't know it. So I'm guessing maybe Atari's like, I'm literally immortal. There's nothing on this planet that could actually take my life unless I get told it, and thusly nothing's ever told me that, so I am literally fundamentally immortal. I'll always make it out. So I guess they really have no reason to care at all for the lives, or at least their life, and then those around them, who are presumably surrounded by her luck aura, if I had to hazard a guess, considering neither of the two guards have taken any lethal damage and or died. Let's see. Oh. Huh? It's him. Atari, don't tell me. This is that's your knight in shining armor? But he literally doesn't have clothes on. Okay. I was about to say. That'd actually be a crazy plot twist if it actually was thank you. I was literally, like, the most logical option was for it to be Shin. The funnier option was for it to be Heisuke. The unlikely option were for it to have been Tenkyu. But it looks like it isn't. Time's up, Miss Hoshi, Mr. Daikyo. I'm sorry. We seem to have come across the great misfortune. Uh-oh. Ugh. This guy? He's the great misfortune she foretold? Hey, Miss Hoshi, take a Tori and get as far away from here as you can. What? Ooh, okay, so for some reason or another, these guards are just somewhat like, who are you? Where, like, I know just the general universe. There's like the randoms, then there's the superhumans, then there's the real superhumans, then there's the superhumans, and then there's Sakamoto and Uzuki. But like, I guess these people just like that. Like, who are you? Where did you come from? Why are you not like anywhere near the order? Like, are y'all in Shackles level? Are y'all above? What is this? Let's see. Boom! Ooh, he beamed them straight through. Once again, look at this. Tenkyu's taking no damage from any of these hits, dog. He is chilling. It looks like he even blocked that hit, even though he was standing parallel, and it looks like he turned in time. Boom! Hey, what gives? I mean, this time I clearly didn't do anything. I mean, that's, like, technically, he did just appear. Sure. He doesn't have any pants on. Or he has shorts on, at least. But he does have a shirt on. No shoes, no shirt, no surface. But still, technically, yeah, he's right. He didn't do anything wrong. Let's see. Who are you? Well, a prisoner, presumably. Daikyo, what are you? If this guy is the killer Atari foretold, it can't be helped. I gotta crush him. Ooh, what is this? What is that? It's not a brass knuckle. It looks like a spike thing. I've never seen something like that before. Interesting. Ooh. But Tenkyu's blocking it all. Oh, hey! But I wonder if this is like a self-fulfilling prophecy type thing. Like, what would have happened if Atari didn't say that? If she was like, oh, this is a random dude. Like, would he have attacked? I don't know. Once again, Tenkyu seems strangely passive. Oh, is this damage or just somebody else's blood? I don't know. But he seems oddly passive for the most part. He's not really attacking anybody. But boom! Okay, beam to another wall. So never mind. Maybe. See, I can't tell because there's no like explosion remnants. Ooh, never mind. There's the explosion. Okay, but like these guys are just casually punching through concrete. So it looks like they are into once again they're in that like at least superhuman tier. Let's see. Boom! Okay. Oh no, it looks like Tenkyu's actually bleeding a little bit. Boom! Oh, but he weaved. Hey, what's this? Oh, no, he didn't weave. He got roundhouse kicked. Okay. What's this guy's deal? He's not fighting back at all. Could it be? He's not into close combat. He literally has a gigantic bow in his hands. What do you think? I was like, I've got this. If I just keep going on him. Tenkyu's like, I have one good eye, bro. I can't do this no more. Let's see. Does he visually one-shot him? Stop. Huh? Oh, I was about to say, what, did Tenkyu copy his ability or something? Hey, Tenkyu! Oh, Heisuke. Shin. Oh, it's him. But who? Is it Heisuke or Shin? Which way? I'm sorry, please. Let's see. I'm not saying we have bets on this, but we've low-key been gambling back and forth. Hey, You okay? Shin, you're not mad anymore? Oh, that's right. He did promise to not, because he still thinks that's the fortune teller. Atari may ruin everything. Let's see. His weapon's unused. Thank you. Why didn't you fight back? Hey, Shin, don't you remember? You said my friend won't forgive me if I don't execute people. Okay, so Shin, he got off scot-free, kind of sort of. Honestly, I don't really know what friendship is, but when I see the two of you, I'm kind of jealous. Oh, Tenkyu's just really naive. Heisuke might be right. Maybe he can change. So let's see what goes wrong immediately. Hey, who are you? Hey, we're... Shin's the JA's amazing fortune teller. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so the bag was fumbled. And technically it's... I mean, we'll see. I'll get to the end and I'll determine whose fault that is that the bag was fumbled. The JA's fortune teller? What are you talking about? Why would you tell people? Why would you tell people? See, characters in this universe are so darn stupid. Like, why would you ever say that? Why would you ever? You're her guards. Her being in prison is top secret. You were specifically trying to escape the prison so y'all don't die. Why would you randomly inform these random individuals who clearly seem somewhat against you? Why would you say? What compels you in your 2 milliliter sized brain, 2 millimeter? Like, what would compel you as a conscientious human being to spill the most vital information you have? What's the motive? What was the thought? I thought you were smart. What are you talking about? Atari here's the JA's fortune teller. Why would you say that? What? Like, even if it is to guard her reputation, quote unquote, it doesn't matter. As far as you know, these are criminals. They are all literally in jail suits. Why would you inform them of that? For what reason? I'll admit. You know, I can't say the story itself. A lot of Sakamoto Days plot progressions are based on characters being kind of stupid. Like, you know, I get it. In order to have a plot function, sometimes you do just gotta make your character a little bit dumb, right? Like if characters acted 100% optimally, most plots just wouldn't happen. Like, the villains would either win by chapter 1 or the characters would win by chapter 10. Like, legit, series kind of can't go on without certain characters being stupid, but like, dog, like, this is the dumbest thing. Let's see, what is Tenku gonna do with this information? Huh? Miss Hoshi, these guys are Sakamoto's friends. The guy who's wanted by the JAA. Okay, you just pulled out and had your phone, I guess. Who do you think you are, pretending to be the JA's fortune teller? And this is how all of you die. I bet I'm gonna cut to this next page, and I bet she and him are gonna have holes in them the size of freight trains. Let's see. There you go. Oh, wow. Congratulations, you idiots. You certified, licensed, registered idiots. Honestly deserved. I started to like it, but both of y'all are so stupid. Enjoy it. Gosh darn it, you idiots. But boom! I don't even see the arrow, dog. How fast is that thing? Oh, I get it. You were lying, Shin. So I can kill all of you. Well, that's easy. Yeah. I mean, at least they're together now. Obviously, like, here's the thing, right? These 3 characters have to live. Dare I say Suzuki Sensei doesn't have the gall? Suzuki Sensei doesn't have the gall to take Shin or Heisuke or Atari. This character, she can die. I'm honestly expecting Tenku to catch at least one more body. She can go. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Once again, I'll admit, it feels weird. It feels like if this whole interaction that led to this point, it feels so weird and forced. And like, I get it, Shin's an emotional idiot, but I feel like even Shin's not that stupid. Like he should know better. He's not a baby, and he was a man who, like, once again, I think In the many different fights he's had multiple opportunities to either execute his opponents or get close to executing them when they clearly pose a threat to his life and by proxy Sakamoto's life and by proxy the family's life. So to see him so easily fall in his morals and have Heisuke to do it, while it's a nice moment for Heisuke as a character and shows how loyal he is to the Sakamoto family ideals and the idea of giving everybody a good chance, I think it's a good character moment for Heisuke. I think it comes at the cost of Shin's character, and not in the best written way, to the point where like almost I kind of don't want it. And honestly, if we needed to get to this point anyway, we could have still, like, we still could have gotten here in some more organic a fashion. I feel like maybe, let me think of the time I don't piece. I'll give myself like 30 seconds. How can I make it so that we need to get to this point where Tenki realizes that Shin and Heisuke are lying, without Shin's outburst, Tenki running ahead and running into Atari? You could have literally had the exact same thing. Instead of having Shin easily fold on his morals, have him walk and talk with Heisuke. Instead of having Tenkyu run ahead, Tenkyu could say this, Shin and Heisuke could have a visible reaction. Tenkyu could be confused, as he's clearly, like they note, very naive this chapter. He could still be confused, they walk forward, and then they encounter each other. You can still have them burst through a wall and everything, because I think that is a really cool visual to see them burst through a wall and all that, and this little fighting section. It's nice. I think it's nice for the chapter. But still, you can even have them burst through a wall, they meet, they interact, they talk, and then the truth of the scenario comes out. So just when Shin and Heisuke are considering the idea that maybe, based on Tenkyu's willingness to go along with them, they don't need to do it, then you could literally have an external party come in and be like, blah, 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 and then that could trigger Atari's nature as the fortune teller. Instead of having these two guard characters be so stupid as to just flat out say and reveal very top secret and vital information to what they would presume as prisoners and criminals on the second level of this extremely top level prison, which I don't think they would do organically, literally just have Atari, one way or another, prove her being the fortune teller. And then have them slip up and say something like that, or have her prove it before Tenkyu's eyes, and then Shin and Heisuke realize it, and then Tenki realizes it, and then we still get to this end point. I don't think you don't have to slaughter Shin's character. Give Heisuke, but that's the thing, I like Heisuke's more in this chapter, but slaughter Shin's character, make these characters seem like idiots, and I mean, you can still off this guy. I don't care. He was gonna die, but like, that's it. I don't know. That's my alternate little writing scenario. What do you guys think, though? Do you guys prefer how it was done? Are you guys cool with it? I mean, personally, most are probably cool with it. But like, do you like how? I feel like every single time I say contrived, it feels contrived. I'm saying contrived. Like, I feel like that's like the easiest and cheapest and laziest way to say, I don't like how something's written. But it feels a little bit too contrived. At least in my mind, it feels a little bit too contrived that it was this easy for them all to be this stupid. Know what I'm saying? But regardless, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave hole in one. Leave hole in one in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon down below where you support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions to the series I have to review, ad-free reaction of all my videos, and become a $12 Patreon and $12 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below where you can drop 5 minutes for a short video, 20 of these long video, or any beats at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That with a Pencil, writing off.
I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Zara, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Brandon Payne, Glacier XZ, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 members, A plus A, Ignil Lind, Kevin Encarnacion, Midnight Lord 21, and Sean. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members, Fine, Austin Wimberly, Uchiha, and Yuki Ally. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, AZ Void, J Warrior, and Robbie Uchiha. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Waki Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give a final gracious gargantuan thank you to our $100 That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.